Have you ever heard of a country where snow-capped mountains meet turquoise beaches, where ancient castles stand over crystal rivers, and where warm-hearted people greet strangers with coffee and stories? Welcome to Albania, a small country that many people overlook, yet it holds some of the most stunning secrets in Europe. Today, we're diving deep into the story of Albania, its mysterious past, its breathtaking beauty, and the incredible strength of its people. Get ready to discover the land of eagles. Tucked in the heart of the Balkans, between Greece, Montenegro, Kosovo, and North Macedonia, with the Adriatic Sea to the west, Albania is one of Europe's most fascinating destinations. For decades, it was closed off from the world, hidden behind the Iron Curtain of communism. But once it opened up, travelers began to whisper, "Is this Europe's last untouched paradise?" Albanians call their country Shqiperia, which means land of the eagles. The double-headed eagle proudly spreads its wings across the red national flag, a symbol of freedom, courage, and identity. This emblem has ancient roots, stretching back to medieval times when heroic leaders fought for independence against powerful empires. One of the most legendary figures in Albanian history is Gjirokastër Skanderbeg, a national hero who resisted the Ottoman Empire for over 2 decades in the 15th century. Skanderbeg became a symbol of unity, and his name still echoes in every corner of Albania, from the Skanderbeg Square in Tirana to statues and songs across the nation. When you think of Europe's best beaches, you might picture Greece or Italy, but the Albanian Riviera is something truly special. Stretching from the city of Vlora to the southern border, the Riviera is a paradise of hidden coves, clear blue waters, and ancient olive groves. Towns like Dermi, Himare, and Ksamil offer postcard-perfect views, but without the crowds. Then there's the Albanian Alps, often called the Accursed Mountains. Despite the name, they are full of natural blessings, towering peaks, lush forests, and picturesque villages like Theth and Valbonia. Hiking through these mountains feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Waterfalls crash beside ancient stone houses, and locals invite you in for rakia, a homemade fruit spirit. Albania's story goes far beyond its landscapes. It's one of the oldest inhabited regions in Europe. The ancient Illyrians, the ancestors of modern Albanians, lived here thousands of years ago. Later, the Romans built grand cities, and the Byzantines left behind stunning mosaics and churches. One of the best examples is Butrint, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This ancient city was once a Greek colony, then a Roman town, and later a medieval settlement. Walking through its ruins feels like time travel, from amphitheaters and baths to basilicas surrounded by nature. Another gem is Berat, known as the City of 1,000 Windows. Its white Ottoman houses climb up the hillside, glowing under the sunlight. Berat, along with Gjirokastër, showcases Albania's blend of Ottoman, Byzantine, and local architecture. So much so that both cities are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. For almost half a century, Albania was one of the most isolated countries in the world. From 1944 to 1985, it was ruled by Enver Hoxha, a strict communist dictator. During this time, Albania closed its borders, banned religion, and built more than 170,000 bunkers across the country. Tiny concrete shelters designed to protect against possible invasion. Imagine walking along a beach and seeing a dome-shaped bunker sticking out of the sand. It's a reminder of the country's strange and lonely past. But after Hoxha's death and the fall of communism in the early 1990s, Albania began to open up to the world. It was a painful transition, filled with economic challenges, but the spirit of the Albanian people never faded. What truly makes Albania special isn't just its nature or its history, it's the people. Albanians are known for their Besa, a traditional code of honor that means keeping your word, protecting guests, and showing hospitality. During World War II, Albania became one of the only countries in Europe where the Jewish population increased, because locals hid and protected refugees despite great personal risk. This deep sense of kindness and pride still defines the nation today. Travelers often say that visiting Albania feels like being adopted by a family. You might be invited into someone's home for coffee, served homemade bread, cheese, and olives, and treated like a lifelong friend. Today, Albania is changing fast. The capital city, Tirana, once gray and quiet, is now bursting with color. Buildings are painted in bright murals, cafes line the boulevards, and the nightlife buzzes with music and energy. It's a city that represents the new Albania, modern, creative, and proud of its roots. Yet, despite modernization, Albania remains deeply connected to its traditions. You can still find shepherds guiding their flocks in the mountains, villagers baking bread in clay ovens, and fishermen singing songs by the Adriatic. Few travelers know about the hidden gems scattered across the country. The Blue Eye, or Gjirokastër, is a magical spring where deep blue water bubbles up from underground, surrounded by lush greenery. Then there's Lake Komani, where a ferry ride through steep canyons feels like gliding through a lost world. In the south, the city of Saranda shines with sunlight and seaside charm, while Kruja tells stories of Albania's independence struggle. Every corner of the country holds a new secret waiting to be uncovered. From its ancient roots to its modern rebirth, Albania's journey is one of resilience. It has faced conquerors, dictators, and isolation. Yet it stands tall, proud, and free. The world is finally beginning to notice. Travelers call it Europe's hidden gem. Historians call it the cradle of Balkan spirit. And Albanians call it home.